Don't wear black. Don't wear red. Don't walk after midnight. Mom, why? Because
ndabya obulungi bwo nsende abalamu singa gwe tobadde nange nandirasewa.
Hey guys, welcome back to this blissful living water. This is Priscilla, and today we're going to talk about pregnancy myths. Okay, things that people say that are actually non-scientifically proven about pregnancy. So come right here, let's make it cozy, let's have a chit chat. A pregnant woman doesn't walk after midnight. Okay, so guys, in this pandemic, I don't expect also a pregnant woman to walk anywhere or to go anywhere after midnight, okay? But still, this is an African myth that I have heard over and over again, okay? Through my own research, but also through people, like I listened to someone saying they don't, and I always have to ask why. Listen, I always want to know why. I always want to know why people state certain things so that I get to know, okay? And if it brings me further, it brings me further. If it's not really if it doesn't speak to me, then it doesn't speak to me, okay? But still, I always want to know, okay? So this person was like, no, the midnight hour is a very dangerous hour. Da 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 da. She spoke and spoke and spoke. And listen, before I jump into this, I am a Christian. I believe that there is a spiritual world. I know there is a spiritual world, and the statements that I'm going to do on this video don't have to be true. For you, like I said, we're here to learn, we're here to teach each other. If you've got another opinion, please comment below. I would like to hear what you think about all these myths, okay, and what they do mean. So back to walking at night as a pregnant woman, okay? Like I told you, I don't expect to find a pregnant woman after midnight outside doing what? Nothing. But still, the African tradition goes further and says no, because they will carry, the bad spirits will enter her child, they will enter her pregnancy and all that. Okay, there's so many crazy things out there, okay, that people can tell. I don't know if that is true. I don't know if it's false. Like I told you, I don't expect a pregnant woman to be outside there if it's really like, if she's safe and she's living in a safe home. I don't expect to find a pregnant woman outside at that time. Okay? But what do you think about that? Do you think it's true? So if you're pregnant, you're not allowed to go outside after 12. My number two is very personal, okay? Because I had to kind of fight with myself, okay? The last two pregnancies, my first and second born, of whether I should post my pregnancy pictures, okay? Like when I'm pregnant, like currently pregnant now, like I did it on the third child, okay? Like after, I think it was week, I think 28 or something, I was just like, you all, I'm enjoying this pregnancy. I want to share. And I went on Instagram and I'm like, hey, look, I'm getting another blessing. And it was okay for me, okay? But with child number one and child number two, I have also to say it was kind of a spiritual battle within me because of the things that were told to me. I have to be sincere. It wasn't really this kind of fear of, it was this kind of fear of, don't tell people you're pregnant. Because people do ABC to pregnant women. Because there are people who don't like you. I know there are people who don't like me, okay? And definitely for each and everybody, not only in pregnancy, but for each success. What is success for you, okay? But for each success, there is someone who is always looking at you through the corner of their eye like, why? You will see. Okay? Listen, like I told you, I'm a Christian and I know the spiritual world exists. But with my first and with my second child, I really had these fears because both of them where with my first and my second child, I really had these fears of sharing with the world that I'm pregnant. And my fear was, if I do share and lose this child, what I will have so much to explain to the so many people that I've already told that I'm going to receive, that we are going to receive a blessing. Okay, that was my fear. Now behind that fear, there's so many things that I have, first of all, discovered for myself spiritually, number one. Number two, there's so many things that someone or people already told me while growing up. When I was pregnant, people will tell you, don't share let us say a photo of you being pregnant when you're pregnant. Listen, if you're African, you know what I'm talking about, okay? And I'm not saying these people have their reasons why they say such things, and there is a reason why. Actually, you shouldn't be telling everybody your business, okay? We understand. Like I said, I'm a Christian. Don't be fooled by my short hair. Okay? Don't be fooled by these vibes, okay? I'm spiritually correct. Okay, but they had their reasons, definitely. Okay, but like I told you about my fear, and like I told you, I'm spiritually correct. Okay, I can pray. Okay, so many things will be told to you, like I said, if you're African, of why you shouldn't post your photos, why you shouldn't share your joy when you're pregnant, because this and this might happen, because there's so many bad people outside there that might do you harm. Don't tell people you're pregnant until you give birth. Okay, listen, I understand those fears. I'm not saying everybody should do it, like go publish you are pregnant. Okay, listen, anything can happen. Okay, anything can happen, and I'm here to tell you that I twice carried without telling anybody. Okay, without telling the world, without sharing it on social media, without like telling only a group of people that are really close to me, and I lost the baby. So listen, this is up to you. Okay, this is, I've put this into the myth section, because actually this is a discussion we ought to have. Okay, because so many people are pretty much, I think this is I don't know if this is worth a discussion, but I think if you think you're spiritual, if you think you're ready to share your pregnancy, I believe you. Everybody can share. Listen, right now I'm following, for motivation, I'm following a lady called a YouTuber, Dina Ekweme. I believe I'm speaking out the name right. She has energy. She has energy, okay? And she goes on YouTube and dances, okay, while pregnant. In her last week, she was already like doing vlogs, doing chit chats on YouTube while pregnant. And I was asking myself, where does she get this confidence? But honeys, now I know where she got her confidence, okay? Listen, why I even shared that, like I'm pregnant before even the baby was there. Number one, I've got God keeping me. Okay, I've got God keeping me. Actually, throughout the whole of 2020, I was like telling myself, "You were being kept. You were being kept." Not only telling myself inside, but I was speaking that, uttering it out. You were being kept. Your baby girl is being kept. Your baby girl, the son, was kept. She came here because God wanted her to be here. Chirabo was kept. She got here because God wanted her to be here. And this baby girl number three is going to be kept because God wants her to be here. Okay, so to put all this together, get into the comment section and please just answer. Okay, what do you think about people revealing their pregnancies before they give birth? Okay, and I'm not saying revealing, of course you have to tell people around you, you have to tell close friends and family, okay, that are really close, yes, but I mean, what do you think about people going on Insta, on Facebook, on social media and telling the world? What do you think about it? Is it negative? Is it positive? If you're a Christian, I need you to comment. Please, I need you to comment, because I think this deserves a keen eye, okay? Because so many people are so I'm not saying, because there are people who are really private, okay? There are people who are really private. Not talking about pregnancy, they don't share at all anything about their lives, okay? But there are also people who share their lives, but when it gets to pregnancy, they'll say, this is something for me, what I totally understand. Like I told you, I sit over here and I'm just like, listen, my kids do this, my kids look like this, my kids say hey hey, and this is how we got them, blah blah blah. But you will never see, or you will not really see my child jumping out or jumping into the camera and saying hello. I don't want that. We just decided, like, okay, this is private. There are definitely departments of your life that you want to keep for yourself, where you're like, here the door remains closed. Okay, so what do you think about that? Okay. What do you think when your mama tells you, don't put your profile picture when you're pregnant? I'm like, mama, why? Because many people actually have the fear of even anything happens to their babies before they're born, okay? Regardless of whether they have ever lost pregnancies or not, people are really scared. What I totally understand, because if you're African, you will know there are certain things. If you're Christian, you will know there is another world that certain people kind of take use of, which is a very dark world, yes. But as for me personally, I have decided. Actually, I didn't decide now. I didn't decide on baby number 3. I decided with with Chirabo. Like I was like, no, devil, no, no, you're not going to scare me. In fact, this was for me a step of faith. Okay, I announced myself. Okay, in that Instagram bio, I announced myself as a mother of 3. Okay, to kind of shrink the fear, to kind of tell the devil what I was expecting, and that I was going to receive my parcel fully healthy in time. Okay, so I declared myself as a mother of 3 before even we got to week number 30. Okay, this was a step of faith, telling God, I trust you. I trust you. If you want this child to be here, she is going to be here, healthy, bouncing. Okay, if you want this legacy to have 3 children or even more, who knows? For now, 3 children. Okay, if you want it to be with 3 children, it will be 3. You want, the devil wants, the devil doesn't want, some auntie wants, some auntie doesn't want. We don't care. God wanted, period. And I'm going to go. So I went outside there and shared my joy and shared my experience. Get into the comment section and answer me, or discuss, or just tell me what you think about sharing pregnancies before the babies are there. Okay, the other myth, what was the other myth? The other myth is when your belly is round, it is a girl. And when your face is really like smooth, like you don't change so much, you actually just glow and glow and glow, okay, throughout the pregnancy, it will be a girl. But when your belly is kind of what's this, spitz, when your belly is kind of pointed, okay, like a spear. When your belly is kind of pointed and your face really like grows big, like you change, and there is a glow, but some days there is no glow, your nose kind of grows into the pregnancy, then it is a boy. Okay, guys. I don't know. You answer me in the comment section. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, comment, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Thank you and see you. Bye.